Hey guys, welcome to the Chicago Show.
Woohoo!
And we are here doing a very special video because, Andre, we have gotten so many emails, so many comments saying that trucks have become way too expensive.
That's true.
And so this video, we're going to do a complete walk around of the Chicago Auto Show. We're going to show you all the trucks that are here, starting with compact, mid-size, full-size.
Heavy duties
Yep, and then we're going to find the bargains.
and budget busters.
Yeah, so we're going to rate each truck. So if you're actually shopping for a truck, we're going to give you the ones that won't bust your budget. But there is one little fly in the ointment, Andre.
Yes, there's a big manufacturer that's not here, but at the end of this video, you tell us who's not here.
All right, well, let's start with, obviously, with Ford, with the heavy-duty trucks. Since we're right. Oh, hold on. Let me get this Bronco coming through.
There's a Bronco
They
Raptor
put
coming
those
through.
Yeah, we gotta get this guy.
Up later on in the day.
All right, we're going to watch how he does go over this. Yeah, he just launched himself into the van.
That's good.
All right, let's start with the Super Duties.
Yeah. So Super Duty, the new version of it came out in 2023 model year, so about last year. And now they're in 2024s, and they have several of them here. For example, the Platinum truck, Roman, that you have here is one of their most fancy and most option trucks.
So here's the thing, okay? It says it starts at $45,000.
Yeah, but that's like a two-door, two-wheel drive XL.
Yes. So what is this one, Andre?
Ooh, well, this is a Platinum.
Yeah.
Starts at 77,000. But if you add a high-output turbo diesel engine, the 6.7 V8 Power Stroke, that's $12,500. Then you add some more options to it. You could get to this price, $97,000, like the Limited.
Well, the cool thing is we're going to be able to actually compare this to like the Duramax, so you'll see how much that costs. So
Yes.
you'll have a good sense of, if you're shopping for a new truck, kind of how much they cost.
That's right. Hello.
Got your YouTube channel all the time.
Okay,
TFL.
appreciate it.
Thank you for watching, man. I really appreciate it.
Good show. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, Andre, bargain or budget buster?
I'm gonna say budget buster.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: super capable trucks. Their payloads, their towing capabilities are sky high. But as you saw that, Roman, it starts to add up very quickly. And even the Lariat is pretty expensive. You could option that up, and the Tremor trucks are expensive. So I'm gonna call it not super great value because people want these trucks and the prices are sky high.
All right, but here's the thing, Andre. The problem is these are aspirational trucks, right? And people, let's say you start with an F-150, right?
Sure.
There's always the bigger and better truck.
Yeah, and this is almost like a business truck, right? So if you have a small business or even a big business, maybe this truck makes sense for you. It helps you with taxes, etc., etc. So of course there's a place for that truck, but I would say it's a budget buster.
All right, well, let's go to the most popular truck in the land, which is this one right here. And this happens to be the Platinum, Andre. It's the Ford F-150. Let's look at the inside, because the Platinum's going to be fancy.
Yeah, and they're kind of carrying that same theme, right, between the F-150 and the Super Duty. It's a very nice interior.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at a big screen. You're looking at nice leather. These may be like the 500-way seats.
And they're like fully reclinable,
Yeah, so
right?
You can take those all the way down. So if you want,
I mean,
to
the
take
rear seat will stop us maybe, but
yeah. If you
let
want
me
to do,
try.
If you want to do a little siesta, you could, right? Yeah, for sure. Look at that, all the way down, and then over here, if I can reach it, maybe I'll have you do it. That should fold into a little.
well, I don't know if it'll let us do it. Oh yeah, it will.
There goes a little, and then you got
Hold on. Where is it at? I can't do it.
real professionals here. Well, we could show it another one. That one may not do it, Andre.
It may not do it actually.
But I like the way that the shifter folds down.
It hides away.
It hides away. And this is a very nice place to spend time. And there's not a lot of luxuries in the nicest of luxury cars that this truck doesn't have.
Right, and also they're doubling down on hybrid technology. About 10% of their trucks in 2023 were hybrids, and they want to make it 20% of their sales mix. But there is a issue, I think a component issue. So the 2024s, these latest trucks that we'll show you in a second.
So it starts at 36. Once again, very base truck.
Yeah.
This one, Andre.
Well, no, this one is a Platinum 73.
All right, but you can get it up to 70.
That's Raptor.
Yeah,
Raptor
78.
we'll show you in a second. That's a whole different story.
So
There's a component shortage right now. So the 2024s, they're a little bit delayed or could be delayed.
So let me ask you, Ford F-150, bargain or budget buster, depending, of course, on the trim.
Depends on the trim.
Yeah.
So I would say a basic trim like XL or XLT, good, bargain. But it gets a budget buster when we get to the trimmer that we'll show you soon.
Hey, podcast listeners and TFL Talk viewers. I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about a quick and simple way to sell your car or truck with the help of our new partner, HighRoad. With HighRoad's online portal, you enter your vehicle's VIN number or plate, mileage, and zip code, and you'll get competing offers from several qualified dealers in your area within seconds. You pick the best deal offered and follow through with the dealer to sell your vehicle. No more managing scammy emails from buyers on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. No more time wasted on no-show buyers. No bait and switch with a "will you take a check" excuse from sketchy buyers. Now keep in mind, these offers will be for trade-in values of your vehicle. If you want to go through the hassle of getting more for your vehicle, that's up to you. But if you want to sell your vehicle hassle-free and fast, go to tfltruck.com and click Sell Your Truck in the navigation menu. Or click on the HighRoad ad at the bottom of the website if you're on mobile, or click on the column if you're on a desktop. HighRoad makes it easy, and we like easy.
Another problem, obviously, is the dealers don't tend to order the base ones. Remember when we bought that Ram Classic? I spent literally 2 months looking for one, and finally I was able to find one because I wanted four-wheel drive. And even the previous generation Ram, which is what the Classic is, was I think $38,000. All right, so we're at the F-150 Lightning, which we owned actually, and once upon a time these were a bargain.
Yeah, and they still may be a bargain if you're not getting the Platinum version. So if you're getting a Pro, this is the Lariat. So the Lariat currently starts at $69,900. But if you're actually getting a smaller battery, which is, of course, gives you less range, there could be a fairly good bargain still.
Yeah, but this Platinum one, dude, $92,000.
Yeah, that's the buster.
Yeah, let's show them the inside because it does have a very nice inside. Here, this one will fold. You can show them the folding.
Yeah, there you go.
Back on this one. So,
Sorry, there's music here. Hey, look.
Yeah.
I actually know what I'm doing.
it's for your laptop or your
Sandwich.
sandwich,
Let's
depending
say.
on what you want to use it for. So we owned, of course, the bigger battery. We drove it all the way to
Yeah,
Alaska.
extended range.
But the one thing that I walked away from with all the Lightnings is that they're a little under batteried, right? I want to say ours was a 135 kilowatt hour battery.
Yes, about
But
134.
in real terms, we struggled, especially when we put bigger off-road tires on it, to get 200 miles in the winter per charge.
That's true. Roman, we have to keep moving because we only saw 3 trucks. And we need to see 25 trucks.
Okay, let's keep moving. Here's, of course, the Raptor, which we also owned. That is definitely a budget buster.
This is the new 2024 model. You can kind of tell by the light signature here.
Yeah.
Here and here. And it has a fancier new shock. Roman, come over here with me.
Okay.
Fancier shock. So it's down here in front of the tire. You see that? 2 valves. 1 and 2. So that's the next generation Fox shocks. And the starting price on this one is $111,000.
I thought they were more than that when you add in, dealer markups, which these are going to get.
Well, yeah, we're not talking about dealer markups, but I mean just sticker prices and MSRPs. I mean, these trucks are in 37s, of course.
How about a regular Raptor? Do you think that's a bargain or a budget buster?
I would say it's kind of a bargain. I mean, it's if you call 77,000 a bargain, then I would say a regular Raptor could be close to a bargain.
It depends on how you look at it. If you're looking at it from a truck perspective, it's a lot of money. But if you're looking at it from like a sports car perspective,
Let's go this way.
it's not that much money.
Toyota.
Toyota, all right. Well,
And then we'll do a little bit more Ford later.
okay.
So this truck is getting a lot of attention. This is the new Tacoma 2024 Trail Hunter, and it only comes as a hybrid, so I-Force Max. And pricing is not completely finalized on these trucks, but we just bought a 2024 Tacoma TRD Off-Road, so we know that price.
Which is?
$45,300,
Starts at 30...
which it starts at like 32-ish, 33-ish.
Yeah.
This though especially with additional equipment like this rack, the tent, boxes, and all the other equipment that comes with the Trail Hunter. This could be over $60,000 for sure.
That could be, Andre.
It will be.
Oh yeah, it will be. And then interestingly, they don't have a. Oh, it's open. I thought it was closed. It was locked.
We can open that door.
Yeah, well, let's open that
No,
door.
but here's the thing. I would see this shiny part.
Yeah.
That's still a prototype, right? So, but look, they're also doing accessories that you could buy at the dealership, like ARB accessory, Pelican accessories.
Andre, I'm betting you can easily get this. All of those brown.
Or maybe
goods, but
70 grand,
You
Roman.
can easily get this for $70,000. Yeah.
So this is, I would say, this could be a buster,
Yeah, I think
but
so.
budget buster.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Several
We
different
have a man
drivers.
helping
But there's the
us
guys from
point at things.
TFL.
Hi
Thank
there.
you.
TFL guys right here.
Thank you for pointing at things. Appreciate it. Oh, look at this. You know, all of ours are empty here.
And there's a lot of
There's a lot of things. So now we know what we're missing. We're missing 3 auxiliaries. All the center ones are also. It's got the
like a sway bar, camera
cameras.
system.
Yeah, we're missing all that. We're missing leather in ours, but I don't care. I don't know if you need all this. You know, the bigger screen, of course. So definitely budget buster there.
Yeah, and actually most Tacomas could be in the $55,000 range with some options.
So here's one. What's this one called? What color is
This
this?
is TRD Pro,
Yep.
Terra
Firma. No.
Firma. Yes, it looks like Earth.
That's a really beautiful color. So this is another one that's going to be, once upon a time was the biggest budget buster, but now I think the Trail Hunter will live above this.
As far as options maybe and pricing.
Yeah, in pricing, yeah.
This one has Fox shocks. It's a little bit hard to see, but this one has Fox shocks, and this is also a prototype. We haven't test driven these yet. These are the latest hybrids. They should be very, very powerful and have additional power.
And
So-
dual exhaust. We don't have dual exhaust.
No, we don't.
No.
They should have up to about 2,400 watt
Yeah.
system here in the bed because it is a hybrid as well.
So people in our comments are asking us, why didn't we get a TRD Pro, or why didn't we get the Trail Hunter, or why didn't we get a manual? Because
Not available.
Not available.
Yes. Because that comes later. Even the manual transmissions are coming a little bit later. This comes in about April or May time frame, maybe a little bit later. So those are some of the reasons for that.
Let me see if the door's open. We can take a peek inside. Nope, this one's locked. All right.
They're very protective of this one.
All right.
There's
Well-
a Tundra.
Well, I would say for the TRD Pro and for the Trail Hunter, we're definitely looking at a budget buster. But then you get a lot.
Here's the Tundra.
Okay.
This is a 24, once again, TRD Pro. Once again, with all the latest options and features and the latest color.
There's a camera.
I think they have something where it's some sort of a contest, and they'll take your picture,
Or they're making sure you don't steal the shift knob.
which could happen,
It
right?
happens at auto shows.
So, Roman, I love this truck, except I don't think it has enough tire.
Oh, you know,
No,
most
these tires-
Toyotas don't have enough tire, right?
Yeah.
Them and Chevy seem to always under-tire their trucks. How much
So-
is this guy?
This one,
Let's see if there's a price on it.
I think it's also a bit of a buster, Roman.
Yeah.
Because I remember we just tested this at Tumbleweed Range, a
Yeah.
very similar truck to this. It was pushing $70,000.
I pressed here to learn more.
Overview, so
There we go. Capstone
72 to
Cap
78.
8,000.
yeah, for a Tundra, this is becoming a busting number.
Andre, it seems like the auto show, it's all budget busters.
Well, no, we'll have some bargains.
I know. I feel like we're trying to give our people here options, and all we're giving them is, you know,
We'll do a separate video on the Land Cruiser.
yeah, that's coming.
That's a whole different thing.
All we're giving them are 20-year loan numbers. What's over here? Let's see if this is maybe a more affordable truck. I think that's
No,
what
that's a either Platinum or 1794.
94, which is also going to be expensive.
Here's an interesting concept from SEMA.
Yeah.
This is called the X-Runner, which has a Tundra engine in a Tacoma. So this is a twin turbo V6 concept. X-Runner.
Got 3-phase.
All right, well, that's probably $1 million prototype, Andre.
Yeah, this is priceless because there's only one of these.
So definitely a budget buster.
All right, let's go find some.
I see one. I see. You see it? You guys see it? I see.
Yeah, I see one.
I see your first bargain. And actually, speaking of cars, we'll do a full walk around. So if you want to see us doing a walk around of the cars here, head on over to alltfl.com because we've got complete wall-to-wall coverage from the auto show.
Yeah, definitely.
But here, certainly, is a bargain.
So this is big news, Roman. Of course, the Maverick's been around for a couple of years, but they just announced, Ford released this information that they sold over 12,000 of these in the first month of the year, in January, which is a huge number of vehicles for 1 month.
So it starts at 23,000 or 24,000.
Yeah. Remember when it started at 19,999?
I know. Lariat is 34, and this is the Tremor, so it's actually
This could be almost 40, the way you look here.
Yeah, so
but-
this is not the budget, but if you get the base model, and I love this truck. What's incredible? Actually, let me show you what's incredible. Why don't you sit down in it? Sit down in the back. You are 6'3", and check this out. This is a compact truck, so it's smaller than like the Tacoma we just showed. Look at this. You've got tons of room.
Yeah, I mean, my knees are kind of hidden because this seat is all the way back.
Look, it is all the way
But
back.
look here, there's a ton of space here.
I'll show you. Look, this is, I'm 6'2", and sometimes wider than taller, but look at all the room I have in here.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. So there is one problem with this truck. You know what that is?
What is that?
Living in Colorado. I'll give you a hint.
So the hybrid doesn't have all-wheel drive.
Yeah, I don't know what is up with that. Why doesn't the hybrid have all-wheel
Yeah.
drive?
So there's a rumor they're updating this truck for 2025.
Yeah. And then the same problem with the Santa Cruz, the other compact truck, right? Once again, you can get it, but you can't get the hybrid, even though you can get it in the car version.
So I wanted to show you the F-150 Tremor, but they have really loud music in there.
That's all right. We can figure it out. Yeah, we'll walk by. Let's go. Yeah, it is a little music-y in here. What can you do? So let's look at the F-150 Tremor.
Because if copyright hits us, then
Yeah, hope they
we'll
don't.
start dancing.
Yeah, I know. This is always the problem.
So this is the latest 2024 F-150 Tremor.
Yeah.
Comes with a brand new bumper and a winch.
I think
this-
copyright's going to hit us on there.
This could be a budget buster because that's about $70,000 or so
Yeah.
with options, or even more than 70.
Sorry, guys, we'd love to show it to you, but the problem is Michael
It's
Jackson is
Michael
so
Jackson's
loud,
thing.
yeah. And if he gets, YouTube picks it up, then the video gets demonetized, and we don't
Yeah,
get
so
paid, and we
we're-
can't make more videos. You know how that
talking.
goes.
Yes.
So here's a good one, interesting.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is a new 2024 Ford Ranger Raptor that's coming online very, very soon.
Yep.
And it only has a couple of options. When you choose a Raptor Ranger, it comes with everything. Twin turbocharged V6, 3-liter, over 400 horsepower. It's got 33s. It's got Fox shocks. It's got the interior for one price of $55,470.
Now we were just looking at the Tacoma, right? Trail Hunter and TRD Pro, and this is a top Ranger midsize
Yes.
truck, and it's actually a bargain. That is a bargain.
Yeah, it is. Because remember, our TRD off-road truck that we bought for $45,000, we could have added $10,000 package to it.
Yep.
It would be the same price as this.
Yeah, I
So
know.
I think this is a bargain.
It is a bargain for all the power and all the accessories you get, and
And all the capability.
and you get the Raptor name on it.
Yeah.
Now, how about if we go a little bit less expensive? We're looking at a Sport 4x4 here.
Well, so the Lariat is about 43, 35 for the XLT, and 32.6 for the XL. I would say the Lariat may be a little bit overpriced
Yep.
at 43 plus, but the base prices are good, and the Raptor prices I think is a good value.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think you've got both. The Ranger has always been kind of the go-to truck if you
And
wanted.
it struggled recently in sales,
Yeah.
right? They had a strike, they had part shortages, they had a lot of challenges, so it's not selling very well right now, but I think it could be. And also the Bronco kind of affected it because they're built at the same plant as the Bronco.
Let's see this Lightning. Is this a more of an affordable one? We kind of blew right by it. I love the color. I think I forget what it's called, the antimatter, I think.
Antimatter,
Yeah. So this is an
This is XLT, so it's a little bit better.
so 49,000.
No,
Well,
XLT is 54.
54,000.
That's better.
Yeah, that's not horrible. So here,
Love seats.
yeah, you get cloth seats. You get a small. Is that a smaller screen, Andre? Do you know, or is that the same size?
It's the same, 12.
12-inch
Over
screen.
12,
Yeah. I mean, a little bit more plasticky, a little bit more basic, but nevertheless, not a bad price. Now, Ford recently announced, Andre, that they're slowing down Lightning production.
They have.
Yeah, all the gas people
have.
were like, we don't want electric trucks. And so Ford responded by saying, if you don't want them,
we'll build something else.
Now, this one has been delayed a lot.
Yeah, it has. And we're still waiting for it.
Yeah.
And we don't know exactly. We were just talking to David, right?
Yeah.
He's waiting for his Ranger Raptor.
Yep.
David from All Terrain Nation.
Right there.
Oh, he's right there.
All right, let me
And
sit
he's
back.
still waiting for it.
I want to try the back seat of this. See how much room I have. You know, mid-sized trucks are usually tight in the back, but not bad, huh? I think it's okay. You know, it's not bad. Let me see if the front people. You know, we just did that Tacoma video. People said we were sitting shoulder to shoulder in the Tacoma, but all of these mid-sized trucks have about the same size cabin.
Yes. Do you want to show the center armrest because it's not very big?
No, it's kind of small.
You know, that's all mid-sized trucks are this way.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. This is the affordable.
F-150.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. But
If
you
you
could
can call
get
it
an
that.
F-150 for the price of this. It would
You could.
But it'd be much more basic.
They intersect. Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep going. We've
Let's
got
keep
a lot
going.
more trucks to look at.
Okay. Watch out, guys, because we have a lot more. I mean, we showed you guys E-Transit vans last year. So they're still here. They're still building the E-Transit, and they're pretty successful with their E-Transits.
Now, we're here at Hyundai. The question is, I don't see a Santa Cruz on. I see a Santa Fe.
There's one right
There's
there.
one right there, yeah. Let's go look at the Santa Cruz.
There's another rumor that they're updating slightly the Santa Cruz for next year.
No.
It's not here yet.
No, I'm going to say it right now. Nathan has one, but that is also a budget buster, right? I think the
But Nathan
overpriced
does
it.
not.
No.
Because he has a simple non-turbo version at $32,000,
Yeah.
which is reasonable. But this could be a budget buster.
Yeah, let's look. 41,000
Or 43 as shown.
or 43. Wow. Yeah.
So I think at 43 is definitely a buster.
Well, and the problem is, you know, unlike the Maverick, Hyundai decided to go after kind of the lifestyle crowd, right? This is, if you're a surfer, thanks for the light, Andre.
Yeah.
If you're a surfer in California and you want a vehicle where you can go and, you know, put your dirty wetsuit in the back so it
Yeah.
doesn't smell up the back. And I think the Maverick has more of a bandwidth, right, than this.
Yeah, and it's also very comfortable.
Yeah.
This is like a crossover with a bed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it drives very, very comfortably.
Now, this compact truck segment is going to get very interesting because, of course, there are rumors that Toyota's going to jump in with the Stout.
Yeah.
And you know-
and maybe Chevrolet will jump in with something.
And you know why why Stout?
Because it's a classic name that they've had before.
Exactly. The first truck Toyota brought in
Yes.
here was a Stout.
Yeah.
All right, we have made our way to Chevy. So let's go
All
look
right.
at
All right.
what
Let's
the
take a
bow tie
look.
boys have, or girls.
So I see lots of trucks in this area.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with the red one?
Yeah, I think
Right
that's
here?
a bargain, dude.
That looks like my truck.
That does look like your. Let's hey, has cruise control.
Well, you want to check?
Yeah, let's
Can
go
we
check.
take it off here and put it in mine?
Yeah. We leave with the red one. Hold on. I see Sophian over there. Here, can you grab this for a second?
Yes.
You go over to Sophian. Hold on. Hey, Sophian, come on. You're on camera. We're doing a walk around of all the trucks.
Yes.
So you do these really great consumer buyer reviews. So we're
I appreciate that, Roman.
No, it's true. We're deciding which trucks here are bargains and which ones are budget busters. So I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh, God, okay.
Yeah. So if you had to pick one truck that you thought was a budget buster and one that was a bargain, what would you say?
Budget buster, like.
Yeah,
does
like-
it
Like
have
too
to,
expensive.
Does it have to be like a full size or?
Could be anyone. Pick anyone. What do you think is like all the reviews you've done of trucks? What's the one that you think is like,
Like too expensive.
yeah, too expensive?
I would probably.
Anything that's half
Anything that's half ton. That's a good point. Yeah, true that.
Yeah, because everything's so expensive
Yeah.
nowadays. I mean, honestly, I'm a little surprised at how expensive the Cybertruck is. Like, because the one out the foundation.
yeah.
series out
100K.
here, It's like 120,000, isn't it?
Oh, is
Well,
that
for the three-motor one,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, for that one that they have is the foundation series.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think it's like 120 grand. So I think that's a little too expensive because if you're comparing to the Rivian, that's like 30 grand more.
So you wrecked our surprise. We were going to go there at the very end, but that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
This is all
wow.
unplanned. All right, but
Oh,
I
wow.
completely agree.
Okay.
But there's a Cyber Beast, which is a three-motor. That's 120, and then there's a dual motor, which is 100. So that's much more
Still,
affordable.
still expensive.
Still very
All right,
expensive.
I agree. So Cybertruck budget buster. How about a bargain?
Bargain.
Yeah. Hint, hint.
I mean, I do like the new Colorado. The Trail Boss especially is like 40 grand, and you get a ton. But I don't like how it has halogen headlights. So I probably would not like.
Well,
a
that's
good
how you
point.
save money. That's how you save
You know how
money.
I'll save money? You don't put cruise control in it.
Too soon.
Too soon, Andre. Sorry.
I'd probably say the Canyon would be my choice if I was going to pick, but the Canyon is also expensive too.
Oh, God. AT4X?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Good to
see
see
you
you. Good to
guys
see you.
See you later.
All
All
right.
right, Andre. Let's keep going. Bye, guys.
I'll talk to you guys later about the bike.
Okay.
We'll talk later. Yeah. All right.
So this is the Trail Boss.
Yep.
So I picked mine up about 9 months ago at $41,000. So you're getting off-road suspension. Well, not fancy off-road suspension, but a little bit better than most.
Than the Rangers?
And you still have 7,700 pounds of towing, and cloth interior like this. So I think for Trail Boss, it's a good bargain.
Oh, Andre, I see cruise control. Sorry.
Oh, it's right there.
It's right there, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. This is definitely a bargain.
And look.
I think, and it's good looking,
So Trail Boss really starts about 39 without cruise control.
Yeah.
And this one could be like 41, 42.
So I have to say, so here's the thing, okay? People feel like full-size trucks have gotten too expensive.
Even Sofia, commented on
Yeah,
this.
but mid-size trucks now have gotten as big as full-size trucks were like 2 generations ago.
Yes.
So you are getting a pretty beefy truck.
Yeah, and which is also kind of capable,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I would say for the money, the mid-size truck is the
Well,
bargain.
look, show them this. 1,400 pounds of payload.
That's a
That's
lot.
bastive half-ton territory
Yeah,
in
exactly.
payload.
All right, sit in the back. See how you fit.
Well, I own this one.
All right, I'll sit in the back.
I've sat in the back of this one.
Yes. Oh boy.
Ooh, no, you're
Ooh.
not gonna sit in this one.
No, I'm not gonna sit in that one.
It's all pushed all the way back.
Okay. Anyway, it's like I said, the cabins are all about the same size.
I want to show one more truck, ZR2,
Let's go look at the ZR2.
because it's also a bargain. I would say. I would wager, because you're getting still 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque. You still have the turbocharged engine, fancy shocks,
Yeah, you got the Multimatic on this one.
Multimatics. You've got the nicer interior.
You do have a nicer interior, and unlike the Tacoma, you're going to get a front locker on this one, not
Yes.
just a rear locker.
Exactly,
Yeah.
selectable, and starting price of $48,395. So under 50 grand. Remember that Ranger Raptor was 55.
Yeah,
You're getting this for 49.
but less horsepower.
Less horsepower,
So this is a 4-cylinder, right? That puts out.
and that's a
300
V6.
That's
yeah.
a V6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're getting a little bit less power, but
But still good suspension, really
Yeah.
capable.
yeah, definitely a bargain, Andre.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I like these rock rails. It's a good truck, and I'm not going to say affordable, but
it's tall.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah,
look at me standing next to it. It's pretty tall.
Yeah, I'm not going to say affordable, but for the money, it's not horrible. All right, well, let's look at some other ZR2s.
Because we promised Duramaxes, right?
Yeah, but how about why, while we're keeping the ZR2 theme, we've got the Silverado ZR2.
Well, look at this one, 74 grand. So this is becoming not affordable. This is becoming budget busting.
So we just had this at the office
Duramax.
with the 3-liter
Yeah.
Duramax, and we took it off road. That video's over at alltfl.com. And actually, I really fell in love with the truck. We owned a ZR2 with the bigger V8.
Yes, 6.2.
6.2. The only thing that I could criticize it for is kind of this gray interior. It's a little dour, don't you think? They
Yeah,
try to
I-
lighten up with these stitches, but otherwise it's a little dour.
I think they could do a little bit better. And some of their newer vehicles, like the new Trax, the new Equinox, have better interiors, I think.
And when the screens light up, it's much nicer because obviously they're very colorful. But
Yeah.
like Ford does splashes of
But look at the space.
orange. That's huge. I know.
Look at this. I'll get in.
All right, you get in. I'll light you up and I'll shoot you as well.
Look,
I know.
it's like a limo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So here's the crazy thing about this guy. With that 3-liter, the truck was showing me over 500 miles of range
wow.
on a full tank.
That's really
I
good.
believe it. I don't think it's
That's really good.
just a guesstimate. So I'm gonna call this.
On the border?
I'm gonna give it. Yeah, I mean, if you're comparing it to a Raptor, which is sort of kind of.
Which
But
is a few thousand more.
But then if you get the Bison version of it, then it gets much more
Oh,
expensive.
by the way, speaking of bison,
We have one over here.
Here's
I'll go on the border. It's kind of like it's not bargain. It's not a budget. Not a bargain. Not a budget buster. It's kind of like that.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, this could be almost busting because this is 92,000.
Oh!
89. This is
But
a big
it starts
boy.
at 81,000, Andre.
This is a big boy.
You're going to pay for
it's
your Duramax.
It's a heavy duty. It tows 18,400 pounds. Has a lot of payload, about what, 26 or 2,700 pounds.
Let's look at my payload. Let's take a quick peek. Thank you very much. Appreciate
Sorry.
it. Sorry getting away. All right.
Take a peek.
Yeah, go for it. What is it? What's the number?
2766. I know my trucks.
You know your trucks.
But the screen lit up just for a second. Anyways, same interior almost as the 1500.
Yeah.
And this will pull your big trailer. This is also very tall. This is way taller. You could put a gooseneck or a fifth wheel in there.
Now let's talk about what this bison means. So Chevy has partnered with a company called AEV, and they've done boron steel.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's actually plastic, but
Yeah.
there's metal underneath it.
Well, this is a heavy duty bumper. Look
Yeah.
at this. I mean, they don't skimp on steel.
Yeah.
Has lots of protection. So if you look underneath, well, you cannot see it this way. We have to look at in the front.
All right, let's go look at the front. We got time.
But you have skid plates
Yeah.
everywhere. Except on a heavy duty truck, the fuel tank is exposed
I recently
or not
interviewed,
protected.
The CEO of American Expedition Vehicles, Dave,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Dave Harrington, he's really great.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. So you have this, and then further down, you have more skid plates and more skid plates and more skid plates. So it's got a lot.
And
A lot of
he
skid
said
plates.
something interesting. He said that like in the last generation Colorado, they actually wanted to go with 35s, but in order to do that, they actually had to increase the width of the chain in the low-speed transfer case.
Yeah.
And because when you upsize the wheel and tire, we had this long discussion, you also affect payload. And GM has such stringent manufacturing specifications that it would cost them millions to go from the smaller tire to the bigger tire.
Yeah, because it affects the driveline, your
Yeah.
axles, your transfer case, everything,
And I
right?
bring this up because this is what the people that do lift kits and different shocks at your local off-road
Shop.
don't really, let you know about that when you
So-
lift them.
So that's a big part of why this is 92,000, right?
Yeah.
Because they will warranty it, they've tested it, they've put it through the ringer,
Yeah, they crash tested.
they crash tested everything.
You put a different bumper on it, all of a sudden your crash testing is out the window.
Yeah.
So even though it's a budget buster, in a way, if you were to do all this on your own,
You might be saving money,
you
actually.
might be saving money.
Yeah.
Certainly is the case. All right, well, let's look at the Trail Boss here. All right,
This is kind of more of a base Trail Boss. No, actually, it's a LT. It's an LT.
it's got the nice tailgate. So let's
Is this
see
a
what we're looking at
Duramax
here.
also? Let's see. No, this is just a V8. This is the one we had.
Yeah.
So we had a 5.3 V8 with 10 speed. Whoa, 68,000?
I want to say we paid in the 50s when we got ours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone up
This
a
was
lot.
only 4 years ago.
Yeah, thank you, COVID. And inflation.
So it's becoming a buster.
Yeah, it's definitely becoming a budget buster. Because when we bought this, I thought it was, relatively off-roady. It was kind of like a Swiss Army knife. It did everything, right? It didn't kill off-road. It didn't kill towing. It didn't kill, but it did everything relatively well. Where are we going? I'll tell you.
I see a Nissan sign.
Oh,
So how about this, Roman?
All right, let's go
How about
Nissan.
we do Nissan and then swing around,
okay.
and we'll show you some surprises.
Yeah,
also.
we've got some more surprises. So I gotta say, Andre, Chevy seems to have right now
A good
Ford and
lineup.
Chevy seems to have the best mix of, bargains and budget busters. So you could
So
go-
they're offering things for everybody,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It seems, at least with their midsize
And
trucks.
Speaking of budget busters,
Oh, that's a humongous buster.
that's a budget buster. Yeah, I think that's the RST
Yes.
Silverado EV. And if I remember right, we're going to start this number with a 9, I believe, right?
No,
Andre?
one.
A 1. Okay,
1-0.
I was off. Maybe it's so high they don't even put it here.
No, it's not going to be here.
That's
I
not
think it's 105-ish. That's the price. That's the price of this. 105, right?
105,
Approximately?
Approximately. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah. So,
But it's basically a modern day electrified Avalanche because look, midgate folds down.
yeah, we could show
That's
it
really useful.
we could show it over here. So here's the midgate. This is the RST, and you can see the midgate right there.
Yeah, this folds down. This window goes away. You have power export. This could be a really capable truck, but once again, $105,000. I mean, that's a lot of money.
I think is what,
79.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a budget buster.
Yes.
I think like Ford with the Lightning, GM has kind of jumped up very high.
Let me show you a
Dare I say too high?
A bargain.
Okay, we'll go
Right here.
What? This is not a bargain. That is not a bargain, Andre.
Wait, is this $100,000?
I don't know. Like, it's got the more windows, the more expensive
It's
it is.
21. 21 windows.
Yeah, that might be 100. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's definitely not a bargain. But there is a bargain over here if we walk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nissan.
Yeah.
Look, they have an Aria that went to both poles, North Pole and South Pole.
You gotta love those giant, those like the very Icelandic style tires.
Balloon tires.
Yeah, balloon tires on it. Yeah. And look, they brought the snow
Really cool.
back.
Hi, how are you?
Hi guys.
Am I in the way?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're fine.
well, you're just on camera. That's fine.
Look, they brought North and South Pole snow back to us, Andre.
Wow.
Wow. But don't, you're gonna freeze your hand. Don't do it. Oh, too cold.
Okay.
But you can see where they went. Interesting story.
This is the map.
Yeah, that's the map. But we're not here to look at electric
No, we want pickups. We want pickups.
ice vehicles.
Here we are.
Here we are at the pickups. No,
Yes.
we got both here. We got a bargain.
Let's start here.
at the bargain.
Let's start
and
here.
Then we'll talk about the budget buster, huh?
So we have both.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Dude, I love this
Oh,
hard
those
body.
wheels are so badass.
They brought it
I
here.
know. I love those wheels.
Look at this. I just want to take the wheels home. Just forget about
Put it
the
on
vehicle.
every Nissan.
Yeah,
We should
just
put those on the area.
put it on every Nissan made.
We are, of course, at the Nissan Frontier,
Yes.
which, unlike all the other midsize trucks, actually is a V6. Now the Tacoma has gone to a 4-cylinder turbo.
But look at this number. For a king cab, two-wheel drive, $30,000, which is very affordable.
Yeah, I think, is that the least expensive?
Midsizer,
It might be.
it's close.
It's close, yeah.
I
close.
think the fight is still on. Maybe Chevy has them by a tiny bit, but I think this is just a honest truck, dude.
Yeah.
Honest pickup truck. It does everything pretty well. And this is a hard body, so of course this is not going to be $30,000. It's going to be more, but still a really great value in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I think Nissan is often overlooked when people think of trucks. Now that the Titan is gone, there's not even a Titan in here.
No,
Yeah, I think there's still some dealers.
they're
but-
still selling them, but just
yeah,
for a
but
few
this
more
is
months.
This is a really good-looking truck. I actually love the color.
Do you want to sit in it? Well, we've sat in it
Yeah,
before, but
I'll sit in it.
you could show it.
Yeah, I'll sit in it. Yeah, it's nice,
Comfy, right?
comfy. This one's gonna be more expensive. I can tell already. Heated steering
Well,
wheel.
it's got leather wrapped steering wheel.
Real, yeah. But it's
So
a
this
nice
could be
truck.
like 43 maybe?
Probably, yeah.
So something like that. But I would say, it tows about, 6,700 pounds, and it looks amazing in this hard body livery. So
Well, should we walk over and hit
a little bit of a buster.
hit the budget buster, which is the Forsberg Racing Edition.
Yes.
So, how much more is this if you want to get this spec, Andre? Which you can't
So-
get it from your local.
So
Nissan
first of all, let's kind of explain what
Okay.
it is, right? So Forsberg Racing
Yeah.
is off-road racing and on-road racing company. They've been fielding basically a racing version of this truck in several different NORA races, which is a off-road organization. Now they're bringing it to us, the consumers, right? So it has to do with suspension. Can you see a little bit of that?
I can, yeah.
So Bilstein shocks, special, very strong wheels with beadlock capability. Let's look in the back.
Yeah, let's look in the back.
We've got really strong rock rails.
Yep. Bill Steins. Yeah, they're there. You can see them. They're hiding.
Oh, they're hiding.
They're right there. Yeah.
And Yokohama tires.
I've never. Let me show you on this truck. Oh, it's upside down here too. Hold on. I'm gonna go over here. I've never seen this look before. The Geolander X- all-terrain and the way that's done. That's kind of cool.
I like that. Let me open the door for you.
Okay, let's look on the inside.
And this is actually, you could order it.
Yeah.
And this is done at the dealership.
And you get this plaque.
Can you see that?
I can see it. Yeah.
And it's got a serial number. So it's basically serialized, very special.
Does it come with the Nismo?
Yeah, well, this is part of it.
Okay.
Yes.
So how much is all
But
this
now-
goodness, Andre?
Now this package, here's the busting part.
Okay.
$9,999.
So $10,000.
So
more.
$10,000 to get this package installed.
You get the stickers? Yeah, you get the stickers.
Oh yes. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
here's the thing. It sounds like a lot of money. It is. But what if you pieced it together yourself? Once again, I mean, they tested these shocks in racing and this tire
Any more
setup.
horsepower?
No, I don't. They're not touching this horsepower,
So
which is actually,
basically with better suspension.
and actually you could choose. It can be a Pro 4X, but you can choose it in another trim.
Okay.
So if you want to save a little bit of money, you can actually choose another trim and do it that way. But I think if was a Pro 4X like this, that's like 42,000 plus 10. You're now 52,000. So now you're getting into Ranger Raptor territory almost, right?
Yeah, and at that point you're getting more horsepower.
Right.
And it's just a little bit more truck in some ways. But
So-
if you want the most special Frontier, that's certainly the one.
Yep, and it's got a lot of Nismo parts in it as well. Where should we go now?
Well, how about
I think we should go this way and show them something that Sofian was talking about.
not yet? Are you forgetting about another brand that's here?
Who's not here, by the way?
Well, I'm not going to tell you yet, but there's
Well-
another brand. Come on, you're forgetting about it. Starts with
Honda.
yes, and then there's another one that starts with a G and ends with a C and has an M in the middle.
Well, no, that's at the end of our show.
All right, let's go look at Honda.
Okay.
Because Honda makes a mid-size truck that people always mistake for crossover with a bed. And Honda's right there. So let's go and check that out.
You're right, absolutely right.
I got to tell you, I love the ZR2 Tahoe.
Oh, this Z71?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Z71. Yeah, that would be one of my choices.
Well, it's the best-selling big SUV in the country.
Yeah, it's just honest, and it's everything you want and nothing you don't.
We have a Camaro Corral here. Look at this. Every Camaro ever made.
Go Blackhawks.
Wow.
Yes, I did grow up in Chicago, Andre. Yeah, it is a nice.
Oh, I see the ridgeline.
Yeah, it is a Camaro Camille. But we'll leave that for the car podcast. Once again, why don't you hit all TFL if you want to see that. So we're not going to be looking at that one.
No, that's a one-of-a-kind
Yeah,
desert Baja racer.
yeah. But we're going to be looking at
Which
the
is
blue
awesome.
one that's hiding right here. And I have to say, Andre, Honda is slowly but surely making their trucks a little bit more off-roady.
And this is why. This is here. I think this tire is quite good. It's got good tread. This is a general grabber. And I love the way it looks, but still the tire is a little bit smallish. It's a little bit smallish, but quite capable.
You know how we were saying, like, the cabin on all mid-sized trucks is about the same? Not
This
here.
is wider.
This is much wider.
Yeah.
This is much bigger. So let's look
Let
at the
me-
price. I've got the Monroney right here, Andre. Can you guess it?
45.
Very good. This one, of course, is the Trail Sport. 44,980, but as
With destination.
47,000, which is not cheap, but not bad for everything you get. I would say, let's sit down in here together, see how we fit. Look at the size of that armrest. I mean, it's just got so much more room. Right, we're not sitting shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, look. Our arms are separated.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Tommy and I drove this all the way from California, pulling a Razor. Actually, it wasn't a Razor. Sorry, it was a.
It was a
Pioneer.
Talon.
It was a Talon. Yeah.
It was a Honda Talon you were
yeah.
pulling.
Yeah, it was a Talon, and it pulls well. What, 6,000 pounds?
5,000 about.
Yeah. Is it all 5,000?
Yeah,
So
so
you're missing 1,000 pounds.
you're missing about 1,000 pounds, but you're gaining comfort. But you're also gaining this, a push button transmission controller.
But we're looking at heated seats. We're looking at nice steering
It's-
wheel. I mean, basically, it's a Pilot in the front here.
Yes.
If you didn't look back
And
there and you didn't see the bed, you would.
But it's very comfy and very nice.
Does it have the magic seats in the back? Shall we find out? Let's
It
see.
should.
It should. So this has, it has it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you could easily plop these back and roll
And
the
store
bicycle in
store
here.
lots of stuff.
And Honda pioneered all this. I remember watching a video of the Cybertruck, and they were. The presenter was like saying, "Oh, look, the seats fold up," and I was like, "Yeah."
Hold on,
They
wait.
do. Oh,
Wait.
that dual tailgate.
Yes.
Yes, opens like that.
And now the Cybertruck has this too.
Yeah.
Except they have a spare in here in the
Yeah,
Honda.
which is not grand if there's something in the bed and you happen to have a flat tire, then you got to take one out. And then, of course, it does this too. It does this. And like I said,
See?
I think people often forget about this vehicle.
And it's a huge bed.
yeah.
It's a really huge bed.
And if you don't like four-cylinder turbos, here's
This
your
is
six
straight up V6.
Straight up V6, yeah. Yeah, really a good bargain.
I think it's on the border of being a bargain or a budget buster because at 46,000, you could buy a really nice Ranger or a really nice Frontier for that money.
But the question is, which one will last longer? I'm gonna say the Honda is gonna have a longer lifespan.
Trail Sports.
So maybe if you take into account, kind of the longevity of the truck. So I say in full-size trucks, the domestic manufacturers are probably as good as Toyota, which has its reputation for reliability. But in the mid-size truck field, I'm gonna say Tacoma or
And by the
Ridgeline
way,
are gonna
Tacoma
last.
switched to turbo power too.
Yeah.
So Honda and Nissan are only the two, well, other than the Gladiator.
yeah.
Where's the Gladiator, by the way?
I don't know. Where's the Gladiator? That's a hint.
Those guys are V6s.
Yeah.
So you want to hit the GMC?
Let's go hit the GMC because we certainly have two budget busters here, Andre. Definitely budget busters.
By the way, I was talking to some GMC dealerships as well,
Yeah.
and they were telling me that the most popular vehicle they sell is either Denali or 84X, which are some of the most expensive trucks on the market. But people love those trucks.
So here we have the Earth Crusher. Oh no, sorry, Earth Cruiser. I misspoke. Yeah.
Hint,
this is-
hint,
hint.
joke.
Oh yeah, okay, funny or not. This is actually not.
Well, this is
It might
a
be
customized Hummer
This might
EV.
this might be the most expensive truck here.
Well, yeah, and they're not gonna.
What does it start at?
Well, the truck itself is 113,
Yeah, and then
and that camper is like 80 or
yeah,
something.
This,
So
this might be the most expensive.
this is the most
Look at the
expensive.
suspension. It's actually quite.
So we did a separate video about this a couple of months ago.
Uh-huh.
So if you check out oldtfl.com or some of our channels, you can Google Hummer Earth Cruiser,
Yeah.
and you can find that.
Hey, I like the Tesla guys over there. Got little Tesla things.
Ooh, they're
yeah.
talking about Hummers.
Oh, they're checking. Oh, actually, Andre, I found the most expensive truck. It's just hiding over there. We'll go back there in a sec. There's by far the most expensive truck here.
So these are actually getting to dealers now, the SUVs.
Yes,
Hummer
105.
SUVs. Yeah, that's also pricey.
Remember when these came out? They were only white, and now you kind of got this matte.
Oh, look, there's
green.
the guys from Carfractions.
Those are guys from Carfaction. Here.
Hey, guys.
Why don't you think?
We are on the podcast. Hey, good to see you.
Here. We have a question for you. So
Okay,
stay near
okay.
because actually I'll do it this way. All right. Here's a question. We're doing video asking what are the bargains and what are the budget busting trucks here. So I'm going to put you on the spot. So if you had to pick the bargain truck, any size,
Any size.
yeah, which one here for all of you looking for bargains? Because truck prices have gotten crazy.
Right, yes.
Which one would it be?
If you're looking for the bargain
Yeah.
truck, honestly, I would maybe look at a Frontier. Honestly.
Yeah.
We just saw it,
Or the
yeah.
Maverick, maybe. The
Yeah.
Maverick.
All right.
Would, of course,
All
be a
right.
great deal.
Okay, and now the other way, the budget buster.
Probably a Denali Ultimate.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that
2500
sitting
Denali
over there.
Ultimate.
Yeah, those would be about $100,000. So yeah.
Well, that's a great segue, guys. So once again, if you guys want to see some professional reviews, head on over to Car Confections. If you want to see the unprofessional stuff, hang with us at TFL. Okay. Thanks, boys.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Let's go look at this.
By the way, that
budget
boat
buster.
is also busting budgets.
Yeah, you're a boat guy. How much
Yeah,
is that thing?
this could be a 250,000. So actually, 100,000 for a truck is reasonable compared to the boat.
You said
That-
100,000 for a truck is reasonable.
When you're towing 250,000.
I guess if you can afford the boat, you can afford the truck.
Yes.
All right, let's pop the door here. So this is the AT4X,
AEV edition.
which is this is where AEV has gone all out.
So this is basically kind of a bison
Yes.
cousin of the bison, but it's got, very nice. Look at the headliner. See how
Ooh,
fancy it's
weighty.
getting.
It's
It's got
soft.
massage. It's got massaging seats. It's got big screens. It's got everything.
It's got a thumping big stereo.
And also a $105,000 price.
and all the off. But look, those are horrible.
It's
steps.
gonna retract.
No, but have you ever parked off road on a rock?
There's a button that disables it.
What if you forget to hit that button? Which I
Well,
would.
you could.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, it's a beautiful truck. But this is definitely.
And you could put a winch here as well in the bumper.
So let's see if they're right. $104,000, Andre.
Yes. So that's actually these are dealers already as well. So
You do get the Duramax, so that's what, a $10,000 option.
approximately.
So
Yes.
if you get rid of the Duramax, the 6.2, you're at only a 93. What a bargain.
But you know what? I went to the original launch event of the 84X Sierra Heavy Duty, and they had no gas-powered trucks at the event. And I asked how come, and they said we don't sell very many of them, so they're not gonna
Not even gonna bother
you're
with
not
it,
gonna show it.
All right, we're gonna show you the most expensive truck here. And actually,
Period.
Actually, believe it or not, I actually got to ride in this truck. I didn't get to drive it, I got to ride in it.
Well, this is the Earth
Yeah.
Cruiser.
Yeah,
Hold on, we're still making our way through this.
it's nice.
This is well built,
Yeah, this is well built. I mean, you got a little sleeping cubby up there. You got your refrigerator.
and you have a hatch where you
Yeah.
can go into the cab inside.
Yeah.
You know how the Hummer has a removable panel,
Yeah.
so you can actually climb inside through there.
All right, well, let's go show them the most expensive truck here.
Oh, are you talking about this?
I am, the JLTV, the Joint Light Tactical Vehicle. I don't think that's a JLTV, Andre. That's
This could
actually not
be-
a JLTV.
This could be something bigger.
This is bigger. Also maybe Oshkosh.
Hold on.
Is there
Hold on. It's right here.
Is there an MSRP on it?
No, because you can't buy it.
It's an RG31 MK5.
That's easy to say.
Yeah. I don't know anything about the RG31 MK5.
I know that it has coil springs.
Yeah, big ones.
Look at this. Here's my hand,
Yeah.
and this is humongous.
Yeah. Well, Andre, look, come here. You didn't see this? Don't put your hand there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, see? You got to look at the
Rotating parts.
You're already
I'm already damaging myself.
Yeah.
Look at those coils.
they're a little rusty.
Yeah, well, this is a real truck. This is how trucks are.
They're rusty.
It's got
How
got
are you?
mud.
Good.
It's got mud.
It's got mud.
This is a
Yeah,
real,
it's real deal.
real deal, right?
Where's the JLTV?
GLTV?
Yeah.
I think.
It's not here, huh?
No, I think it came from Boardman.
So is this a little bit bigger than the JLTV by size? Do you know?
I actually don't know
Okay.
by actual size or weight. I believe it's heavier.
It's
I believe
heavier.
It's like a ton or two heavier.
It's
but
heavier,
I don't
yeah.
know exactly. I wish I knew if it was actually bigger or not.
Look at these toe points, Roman.
JLTVs.
Oh, yeah.
JL
So hang on, they also have probably have a tow ramp here in the back, or oh wait, it might be the medic vehicle that we have. There's literally like a 4-inch wide steel like plate that
Are
they
you-
have this just for.
Are you in the
clearance.
Army?
I am a civilian with the Army,
Oh.
so I work alongside the guys, and
Oh,
I
cool.
help
Okay.
these out here and get these set up.
Cool, cool.
So hang on, let's actually start.
You know, the JLTV, Andre, starts at like 15,000 pounds.
Oh yeah.
And then you could get up to like 25 depending on what kind of armament and what
Yeah.
kind of weapon
Oh,
systems
yeah.
you put on
this
it.
is actually right here. So if
Yeah.
you should need to get towed or tow someone, like that is the whole.
Those are
that's-
huge
that's-
bars.
Yeah, that's to the frame. So
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
yeah.
Well, thank you very
Absolutely.
much.
I appreciate
If you guys
it.
want to come by and get more photos or anything, come step by.
Thanks.
Okay,
Thanks.
thanks.
Take care.
All right, we got one more to show you before we wrap this up. And it's not the Polaris. Even though that's
It's on
kinda
snow
tricky.
tracks.
Yeah, the little Ranger, yeah. Yeah. This is kind of interesting back here. You know, they kind of
some
shrunk.
customs.
They kind of shrunk the show from 2 show floors to 1, but they're saying that now this
It's
show,
expanded a little bit here.
yeah, it's expanded a little bit here. Yeah,
And they were saying about 850 square feet of floor.
Yeah.
850,000 square feet of floor space.
yeah.
Oh, Back to the Future.
I'm kind of,
or ish.
I'm kind of done with the DeLorean. I think it's been overdone, Andre.
Nice.
Yeah, it's probably the most famous movie car ever, and it's gotten to the point of too much saturation. But we're going this way. I think I'm lost back here.
No, we're fine.
We're fine.
Hello.
Hello.
We're doing good.
This is where the media lives.
Wow, look at all the media. They're
That's
very
all the
busy.
media.
Everybody's working super hard.
Everybody's posting.
Look at the front push bar on this police Explorer. Wow.
Wow.
That's a big push bar.
That's serious push bar. That is maximum push bar, Andre. I don't think. And hiding over here is one of the most interesting trucks here. Probably have the most people around it. And of course, I'm not talking about the Escalade IQ, which is way
Well,
over there.
also kind of has a lot of people.
Yeah, so that's a $175,000 Escalade. That's all electric. But of course, the Cybertruck. Now, you recently got to drive this, Andre.
Yeah, I did. Thanks to our friend Eric
Yeah.
at Butter EV. I got to drive it and I did several videos with it. And here's one at the show.
Now, these are either 100 or 120,
120,
depending
yes.
on how many motors they have, right?
Yeah, so the trucks that are coming out first for sale are the dual motor trucks that are $100,000, and then the tri-motor trucks are $120,000. But I think, the interior, do you want to sit in it?
Yeah, I'd love to sit in it. That's a tiny wheel, dude.
What do you think? Let me know what you think about the steering wheel.
Yeah, so I got to ride in the original prototype, and what I remember is that I'll show you,
I
that
can see it.
windshield goes so far in front. I mean, I'm leaning forward, and there's no way I can even touch
There's
it.
no way you will touch it.
Yeah, it certainly is much different. Steer-by-wire, of course, which is completely new. Well, Infiniti had it, but they had a actual.
What do you think about the steering wheel? You own a Model 3 right now.
We own a Model 3. There's no,
There's no stocks.
there's no stocks, no turn signal, no.
Well, your turn signal is right there in the steering wheel.
There's no wipers. I don't know. So here's the thing. All right. Mr. Musk tells a story that basically his son, one of his kids, asked him, "Why has the truck always been the same design? Right? 3 boxes, powertrain, cab, bed, and why is it not changed?" And of course, this is very dramatically different. And the answer to that is because that's always worked, right? There's a reason that 100 years of trucks have taken that form. And now we have something that completely breaks that mold and is completely different. And I just I don't know if that's better or worse yet. I think look at your videos, go to all TFL, and you can kind of comment on it better than I can.
I mean, it rides nice. I can tell you that. It has a pretty soft ride.
That's a huge thing. I love cushy trucks.
Yeah, and the bed is limited use. We could show that really quick. The bed is about 6 foot on the floor. Here it is, but it's hard to reach. Can you reach the floor from where you are?
No. And here's the thing, right? If I called a plumber and he showed up in this, I'd be like, "You're charging me too much." And that's why it's not.
That's
a
why the
bargain.
Maverick is a better truck.
Yeah, it's a budget buster for
Yeah,
sure.
sorry.
But is it cool? Yes. Yeah. Is it cool? Is it got buzz? Yes. Is it good at what trucks do, which is hauling, towing, and off-roading? We don't know.
Well, we haven't off-roaded one yet.
No.
We've pulled a trailer with it. It did relatively well. Of course, range is an issue for an electric truck, but we've never gone off-road. The locking differentials are not enabled. So how are you going to off-road without locking differentials?
Well, you are. You're just going to slide around a lot, especially in Colorado snow.
Yes.
Well, guys, we really appreciate you taking the time to watch. How long have we been rolling, Andre?
57 minutes.
Yeah, an hour of this walk around. We're going to do the same thing we did last year, where we're going to go and do the car version of this with our friend Motoman. We're going to talk about, I think, where the different companies are at in that one. We won't be doing quite as much bargain versus budget buster. But yeah, head on over to all TFL. And as always, this is Roman
And Andre,
saying, see you next time. Ciao.
thank you guys.